What's going on, guys and gals? This is Auto Tech. And today I'm going to be doing another unboxing and review, but this time it's of the Xena X1. Now, I currently have the X2, and the problem I was coming across with that is it doesn't fit some of my other bikes. Like, it works perfect on this bike. I take it with me everywhere I gotta go, and most of the time I even have it on here when I am locking it in the garage. Like, I always put the disc lock on because why not? That one's really big though. The X2 is like, it's not quite double the size of this thing, but it is about an additional, like, almost centimeter, so about what, a ½ inch? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, about a ½ inch bigger. So that kind of makes a difference when you're trying to get it into a tight space. So let's go ahead and just crack this open, get right to it. See, this time I had two hands. But yeah, this is it right here. It's got the 6mm pin versus the 14mm pin, but I'm not going to get into an X2 versus X1 video today. This is all about the X1. So, you know, the box has really got nothing to it. Just like the X2, you get 3 keys as well as a master key that you have to register online. You don't have to, but if you seem to manage to misplace 3 keys and you need to buy another one, okay, fair enough. So registering it might not be a bad idea. Let's double check the specs on that. The distance on this one is 43mm, and what that means is from here to here you've got 43mm as opposed to the 47mm that the X2 has, which is why I couldn't fit my X2 on my FJ09, or especially not my Z-125. Use of it is very straightforward. Insert the key, turn, and it is spring loaded. Now, you can't just take your key out and then push it to lock it. You have to have the key in it and then, you know, lock it. Now, this other thing that I have right here is, it's just a reminder cable. I decided to get this one from a company called On Guard this time because it turned out to be cheaper than the Kryptonite one I got last time, and it's really just to remind you is all it is. So I mean, you don't need to go out and spend a whole ton of money on something like this. Now, what I like to do with this is, with this in the unlock position, I hook this on like this, and then for storage purposes I actually hook this one like this and then just put the key back in it, and then I don't have to worry about losing my reminder. But you know what, let's just hop right to it and see if this X1 is going to fit the Harley Davidson. And no, it is not. So there you have it right there. The X1 isn't going to fit the back of the Harley Davidson. Is it going to fit the front though? Let's find out. Nope, it does not fit the front either. Not a problem. I didn't buy this one for this bike anyways. Now, the reason I went straight to the back wheel, I mentioned this in the other video, you see a lot of people that put them on the front wheel, which is great. There's no right or wrong way to use this. It's a good deterrent is what it is. However, 2 guys with a baseball bat can hook under here, pick it up, and walk your bike away. Okay, yeah, you know, not likely that it would be an everyday occurrence, but it could happen. If I see 2 guys pick up the back end of a Harley and walk away with it, you weren't stopping them. They were stealing your bike. So let's get access to this FJ09, and oh, there we go. So that one fits. It fits on the front. And then if you were to keep it on the front, then just take your reminder, and there you have it right there. You just, the yellow or the orange cable is just to remind you that it's there, so that if you go to jump on it, you're like, oh wait, I've got this cable on there. Because I couldn't find any good videos on the internet, but I've seen some photos of the damage that will occur if you drive away with this still on. It's a bad time, so don't do it. But the main reason I wanted this was to lock the back one, which I don't think it's going to. No, I don't believe so. Oh, no, it does. It fits between the rotor. Perfect. That's awesome. And then what I'll probably do with this is I'll just hook it like that. Something just so I can see it. That's what I do on the Harleys. I just hook it to the back passenger peg. You know, I can even do something like this, or if I have my saddlebags on, I can hook it on there. But, so this pin size does fit through the rotor on this FJ09 or Tracer 900. And I got lucky here because I didn't measure this. I just assumed it would fit. So, okay, I'm glad about that. Now, not that I would ever use a lock on this one, but just for fun, let's see. Okay, it does fit the Z-125. Not well, not great, but it does fit it. Now, the reason that I would never, I'm gonna duck under these cables here, the reason I would never use the disc lock on a bike like this is because this bike's 230 pounds. You can see how tight I have it to the wall. That's because I pick it up and move it to back it out of the garage. So putting a disc lock on a bike like this and walking away, it's gone. They're just gonna pick it up and move it. So I actually use this. And yeah, sure, you could take my toolbox handle off, but again, if somebody's gonna break into my garage, break into my toolbox, then cut the handle off, the bike's gone. It's just a deterrent. So don't get too worked up, you know, spending tons of money on these locks, and you can get alarms if you want to, it'll help. However, the big thing is if you know, if your bike's gonna go missing, it's going to go missing. There's just nothing to it. So I just wanted to show you guys the X1, a couple of bikes that it does fit, a bike that it does not fit. So unlike the last video, I don't have the luxury of having the Angry Gingers break out here. However, I can tell you just by the rotors, it's probably not going to fit that one. So I hope this guy helped you guys out, showed you another option for keeping your bike somewhat safe. I know bike thefts are kind of on the rise right now, especially in my area. Like spring really just started a couple weeks ago, and it seems like people are already getting their bikes stolen. So just something to help deter it. And unfortunately, sorry to the next guy, but if they see this, they might steal the next bike rather than yours. You know, it sucks to be that guy, but he should have spent a couple of bucks on something like this, and maybe it could have prevented it. So let me know what locks you guys run, what you found they fit, what they don't fit. Do you put it on the back? Do you put it on the front? Let me know what you think, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for taking the time and watching.